Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. Kaka. Here's Vieira, looking to play him in. That's tidy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, really well played.
Cruyff takes a shot, and it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this... There's the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Neymar.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Cruyff. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, easy pickings there. Yeah, can see things others simply cannot.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got to... Cruyff! And it's come back out to him. It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
There's a quick free kick. And here's Neymar. Oh, important interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pelé, great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out for a throw. Davids. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Beckenbauer. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Cruyff. Dink through. Pass is just off target. Beckenbauer. Benfica are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. Roberto Carlos. Gullit. Gullit puts his foot on the gas. Good take, and is he... on the finish! And he hits the net! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Has been indicated.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the game has already resumed here.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neymar. He's through here. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's played in here. Corner it is. Benfica with the corner. They're first. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. Now the ball in. Tries to get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pelé. Crosses it in. And that has been knocked clear.
Benfica clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Messi. It's a goal kick.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, they could be caught out. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he's bustling. Roberto Baggio! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Baggio is flagged offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio is having a shot! Baresi gets it away. He's got away. And it's played. Up he goes! Goal! Benfica! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Benfica go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread it left. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Messi. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. And he's on his way!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hazard is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
At a time.
And this is Hazard. Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here. Ronaldinho. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Benfica have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Roberto Baggio, voted man of the match and deserved. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played through into space. Robson receives it in a wide position. Pass somewhat off target. Robson gets into a good position.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. And this is Pelé! Very nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And here's Cruyff. Pelé. And it's Hullet. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Roberto Carlos could try cutting. He's got tall. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Quarter of an hour played. He's in plenty of space here. Mateus picks it up out wide. Oh, what a great chance! In he goes again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Robson, facing up to his adversary, climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pullet. There he goes, motoring forward. Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Neymar. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Van Dijk. That's an imaginative pass. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he was alert to it. It's a promising position. Gets into some space. Cross in, looks like a good one. And he gets rid in a hurry. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Maldini. Pullet. Pele. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Neymar. Half-time getting close now. Cruyff. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. And this is Ronaldo. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. And he's picked it up out wide. There's no flag. Up he goes! They've scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. Can he finish? And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Benfica are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Benfica really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. I know he's seen through all of that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14, Ibrahimovic. Número 4, Neymar.
Benfica are still that goal to the... Oh, what a mistake! Knocks it into space. Good take, and is he in?
Número 22,
Beckenbauer. Looking for options for movement. Benfica leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Roberto Carlos plays it short. Serbia have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Robson. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, nice touch. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Baggio. And he's in on goal. Roberto Baggio. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Serbia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. Pings it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's quick to snatch it back. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Beckenbauer. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Now it's Kukçu. And it's Baggio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Benfica could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still... So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? Chance! Brilliant from Pelé!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Ibrahimovic really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar stood his ground strongly. He can run onto that. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but...
Oh no, this does not look good. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliché about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Benfica take the lead. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Pelé. Oh, played right into his path. Gets to show off his quick feet. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Fired deep towards the back post. Here comes another big header! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Now, can they get him away? Ball swung in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Haaland. Pullet kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Haaland. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Neymar. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pinches it off him. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Zanetti. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. It's a searching pass. Could move up a gear here. That ball looks a good one. Brilliantly cut out. And he's gone long. Now he's off and running. Maldini cuts it out. Half an hour played now. Beckenbauer. Now it's Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been slipped through. You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Van Basten. Now the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Bullet. And it's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Yamal. He's picked his way through. He rises! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Yamal. Beckenbauer. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer. Bullet. Pele. And he's intervened well there. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's in on goal. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. And we've reached half-time. Benfica are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bullet. And that has left him in a heap. He's a sharp little ball here. And the flag has stayed. He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neymar, looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Yamal! And that has been clubbed away. Marquinhos. Oh, good read. Beckenbauer. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Cruyff's cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's in a good position here. And a chance! He's tried one! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Neymar goes short. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Benfica have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff looking understandably energised after his goal.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14, Ibrahimovic. Número 4, Neymar. Número 13, número 21. Número 11,
Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. Roberto Baggio.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. And the shot! Goal! Benfica! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Benfica go into the lead. Baggio had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Griezmann going full steam down the flank. And smartly reclaimed.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, just skips chance, surely! Goal! Benfica! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Roberto Carlos.
Vamos ter
Benfica
5 minutos de
moments now
compensação.
away from seeing this one out. Shot a goal! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Benfica could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Ronaldinho voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Benfica.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Cruyff. That's gone loose. And it's Hullet. Oh, super ball! And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Benfica with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And he's in on goal. Oh, good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Pele. Chance, surely! Goal! Benfica! First blood drawn. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ibrahimovic. Benfica are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Vieri. And this is Puskás. It looks a good ball through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, looks a smashing ball. That's a sharp pass. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. O'Shea. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Played back. Beckenbauer touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivers the ball. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Vieri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Maldini. Thuram.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Spread neatly. Zanetti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Vieri. And this is Pele. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. And he's there to make the challenge. The ball is bounced loose now. Knocks it into space. Threads one in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good ball over the top. Picked out brilliantly. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Vieri. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Benfica can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Roberto Carlos. Tries to play it through. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Arsenal.
It's their second corner of the game.
Donadoni. Number 8, Pele. Number 20, Pushkash. Coming on the field, number 18.
Chooses to go back.
Rooney.
And this is Roberto
Number
Carlos.
21, Rui Costa.
And that has been cleared.
Number 9, substitution.
Ronaldinho plays it in. Now, can they get him away?
The attendance for this
Arsenal
match was
appear to be happy to let their front
61,052.
players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Baggio. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Nice interception, well timed. Gerrard, good driving run.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's just beyond his reach. Hazard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Rui Costa. Now it's Vieri. Now it's Vieri. Maldini eases him off the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Oh, that's superb. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Short changes him with that pass. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. O'Shea
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Benfica needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Looking for options for movement. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. It's a goal kick. Now it's Rui Costa. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's picked his way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Real chance! Rui Costa. I think we're just about done here. Vicious ball here.
Has been indicated.
Oh, well played. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's another good win of the ball. And that will be it. Benfica have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Roberto Carlos claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
As it is about to be towed away.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?